so to do 12.4 number 17, they've asked me, and this is rough because they've actually asked me to match a bunch of stuff. Roughly what they want me to do is graph g of x is 5x as a shift or stretch of the function f of x is x. So, whoa, dude. What do I start with? No.
Well, you know that x is linear.
Oh, x is linear.
X is linear.
What does that mean? Good. Okay, so when I look at this thing, I might think to myself, b is 0 and m is... On this one, b is 0 and m is 5, right? On this one, b is 0 and m is 1, right? You guys see that? So what they're saying to me is I want to think about this thing as this is the rule I know, and then something happened to it, right? So if I drew one of these little bubble diagrams, the first thing I do with an x is that. I let it be an x, right? So this is f, right? This is really just a do-nothing function. This is x goes to x. And then I do what to it? Like when I put an x in here, it's an x and then I multiply it by 5, right? So I go from x at the beginning to 5x at the end, right? This whole journey through here is this thing I'm calling g, right? You guys see that? This is a little silly because this first rule doesn't really do anything. They want me to think in terms of this thing. I wouldn't have asked this question specifically. Cool. But they said, think about it as f and then multiply by 5. Okay, so I thought about it that way. So this is the rule I know about, right? Do I know what that looks like? You guys kind of sketch me that. What's f of x as x look like? Maybe think to yourself, y is 1x plus 0. It's a straight line. The slope is 1. The slope's the m. The b is the y-intercept. So that means I go through 0, 0. And what's the slope of 1 mean?
45 degrees.
Yeah, 45-degree angle with the x-axis, or I could think over 1, up 1, over 1, up 1, right? So over 1, up 1. There's my, this is the function I know about, right? Okay, now what's this multiply by 5 business? The heck's that doing? Yeah, how's that change the graph? Not scoot it up. That's add, right?
Yes, we're going to stretch it up 5.
Yeah, I'm going to stretch it by 5. You guys see that? So this is happening after the rule, right? So the fact that it's after the rule I know about tells me it's a vertical thing, right? So there's a vertical, and really I'm thinking about that multiply by 5 thing, right? That function multiply by 5. It's a vertical, and it's a, since it's multiplication, it's a stretch by a factor of 5. Okay, so that takes this picture, and I could just think instead of the labels 1 and 1, I could leave the x labels alone and change the y labels by 5. You guys see that? That would be kind of a crummy way to draw my picture. Let me draw a better picture for you. So here's the function I started with. My purple guy. Right? Looks like this. That's f. x is x. These are 1, 1. And I want to multiply everything by 5, right? Stretch it out by a factor of 5. This point's 1, 1. Where does it end up?
5.
Yeah, it ends up at 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, why didn't you change the x value?
0 times 5 is 0.
Okay, so that's why you left this one unchanged, right? But why didn't this point move that way too? Why did it just go up?
Because it was 5 over 1.
Yeah.
Because the rise was 5, the rise was.
Oh, you guys are thinking line, right? That's fine too. In terms of stretching, it's because I did this after the rule, right? So it's a vertical change only. In terms of a line, yeah, I'm thinking about this guy as, right, b is 0. That puts me through 0, 0. M is 5 over 1, right? So I go over 1, up 5. That gives me this line. This is my line. G of x is 5x. Cool. And all right. Questions, concerns on this one?